guys, Miami Gunner here. I'm bringing you a new build. I'm gonna unbox everything and then start building it with you guys. One of my favorite guns I've ever built is this right here. This is my Gen 3 Glock 17L. Nothing here is Glock. I bought a lower, I bought a Zaffiri upper, and just put the whole thing together. It's extremely flat shooting, it's very accurate, and it's just one of my favorite guns, so I decided to build another one. Originally, I was just gonna change this barrel so I could shoot it with my suppressor, but since I was gonna have a spare barrel, I decided why not just build another Glock 17L. So yeah, definitely spiraled out of control. So as you can see, this is the fluted flush fit barrel. Gun is safe. Has the suppressor sights, but no threaded barrel. So let's do a little unboxing. I'll be honest, I already unboxed the slide. As you're gonna see, because it already has the sights installed. Because I was too excited, so I got the slide and the sights first. As you can see, the exact same sights I have on the other one. With this one, I decided to really go Gucci. So we did the all gold. It was also on sale, so just had to do it. So yeah, definitely gonna be blinged out. That's the slide. We got the big old suppressor sights on it. Hint, hint. So let's see what else we got. Got some more Zaffiri goodies. This one I haven't even opened yet. But wow, look how gorgeous that is. That is super nice. Let's put it on the slide. Just want to see how it looks already. My goodness, that looks awesome. Definitely flashy, but awesome. Now let's put the suppressor on it just for man, that's gonna be crazy. Can't wait to see it all put together. All right, so now I have a slide parts kit here. I'm gonna put it together, but before I put it together, let me give you guys some pointers. For example, here I got a tin striker, and you know, you would assume, oh, it's even gold and all pretty and everything. Let me just drop this right in. Let me see if I can get this on the camera. It's really hard to tell, but if you look on here, the surface right here is definitely not perfect. There's a lot of marring on it from the machining process that's not cleaned up. Even if you run your hand through it, it's not that bad, but it's still pretty rough, and this edge right here is super rough. This is what's gonna make your trigger very, very nice. So even though this looks shiny and it's brand new, I'm gonna polish the crap out of all of this, and it's gonna be way better. So that's an advice I have for everybody that's gonna do, you know, if you're going through the hassle of already assembling your whole slide parts, actually, I would say even just, you know, take your slide apart and do this, because it's so essential, and it's such an easy way to make your trigger just so much more responsive. Another big deal, especially when you get these, you know, cheap eBay slide kits, which this is 20 bucks, I believe, for all these parts. All it's missing is the recoil spring, I believe. But yeah, so if you look at the top of the profile on this one seems very small, and it's just super jagged, like it's super pointy, the edges and everything. So this is gonna make your slide, like when your barrel's trying to lock, that little part right there, that's your trigger bar hitting on this right there. So that little bit of like lockup it does, that's rubbing right there too. So what happens is when you have these really badly profiled plungers, the safety plunger, it makes this like it'll just be jamming on you constantly. You might get a bullet not going into battery because of it. So one thing I recommend is the first thing you do when you get one of these brand new, just put it on your drill. This is a little trick I like to do. Just very delicately clamp it to your drill, like so. You can spin it. And what you want to do is lightly sand this. Don't go crazy. Maybe just do like a 500 or 1,000, you know. So as you can see, we definitely got a lot of material out. Again, on camera, it's just extremely difficult to tell, but it's not really catching my finger as much anymore. Still want to hit it a little bit more. So to me, that's very, very smooth. So I'm gonna leave it there.
Now that it's sanded nicely, we're gonna polish it with the Dremel.
If you guys don't know how to use one of these, you just put it real slow. Get some of this compound on me. Get it nice and painted. Once you see it on there, just turn up the speed a little bit. And just, when you see it turning black, that means you're doing something, you're taking away material. So that's definitely what you want to see. If it's not turning black, you're doing something wrong. So it's getting black. That means you're polishing. That's exactly what you want. Alright, that should be good. The bad part is, unfortunately, I haven't gotten my frame yet. So I got an all black P80 frame for this one because it's already too flashy. So I just wanted to go with black. Everything else on the Glock is also going to be black. This is the only thing that's going to be all gold. The rear plate is going to be a Strike Industries, just like this one, but it's going to be black. And again, everything else is going to be black. So let's just go ahead and get the slide parts on. All right. First thing is getting everything out. I like to put this thing together with its spring, a little plunger thing. Then some of you may not even know what this is. It comes with your new builds. Honestly, the first time I built this one, I built it without it. To be honest, I might have even taken it to the range and shot it without that. And later on, I learned what that was. And let me show you real quick. The tool that you use for that, because this kit didn't bring the tool. So the tool you use is this, and basically what this is a liner for your striker. Your striker runs in here. I've heard of people not putting these in. Oh, yep, I was just doing the wrong side. So, yep, I would say put the liner. You see this one's orange, so you could definitely tell. It's just a little, you know, I guess it just makes it for less friction on the striker. Because remember, your striker is literally running in there. So, yeah. I also have upgraded springs, 5 pound. it's just lying around, so why not? As you can see, it's a lot smaller than the one that it brings. I'm not sure what it brings. It's, you know, if you've never done one of these, the trick is you put this through here, you get your slide. Let's use the other slide since I just have it taken apart. You pop that into there, and what you do is you just put this slightly sideways so it stays there. Now you can put your spring in. You can hold your spring down like a breeze. Then you get your keepers, as I call them. You just place one keeper, the second keeper, and let your spring go. And that's your spring, your striker. Now, did I put it backwards? Nope, I'm good. I have put this backwards, so just saying. So I can still go ahead and polish this. Let's look at the other one. As you can see, this one is crazy polished. And you can still see the wear marks. Let's also show you the plunger. And you see how it's wearing here and here. You see it's writing here and here. So when here it's too rough, like I told you, it's gonna cause your barrel not to like lock up correctly. You can also polish this, but again, it's not so important, but you might want to. And polishing this, as you can see, this one's already all scratched up. So I might want to polish it again, but you know, it's not a huge deal. Striker liner in there. Now what I like to do is get the plunger. So we put the little spring in here. It's the smallest spring. I like to just put my slide upside, you know, right side up, go in there. And while you're holding it down, you come in with your extractor and just boop, locked it in place. There's your extractor and your safety plunger. Next, you're gonna want to put your extractor spring. Don't worry if this thing's not seated, it'll seat once you put the rear plate on. And next, the easy part, just the striker. So I tried it on both slides, and this is too thick. It just doesn't fit in here well. You see, it's the front part. Just gets stuck. So let's see if we can lightly sand it.
So I just lightly sanded the plastic with the 320 emery cloth, and as you can see here, it already fit better. Sorry that I was out of frame, but yeah, just put it back in, and it was fitting a lot better.
Call it a win for now. So what you're gonna want to do here is just grab any kind of tool, and you push this down, lock it, and then next you just gotta push this one in. You need some head. You just push it down, and once you catch it here, once you caught it, just press until you hear the click, and that's it. Your slide is ready to go. For all intents and purposes, let's put recoil rod again so we can test. Check that it's safe again, just in case. It works. Works, resets. It's definitely gonna look a lot better with the black frame, but the all gold is crazy, especially with the sights. This thing is wild. Can't wait to shoot this thing. This is a 45, Banish 45 can. So you can make it shorter or longer, but I've only shot it the longer way, to be honest. I don't think, you know, I'll ever take that apart at the range when it's hot, especially. But yeah, this thing's gonna be crazy and crazy quiet. As you can see, the sights still are good. You still got a good picture. Not perfect, mind you. You almost can't see out of this thing. This is a 45 can, but it is killer. So thank you guys for watching. That's how you put together a 17-0. This also applies for pretty much any Gen 3, and you know, Gen 4 is not that much different, so it'll apply to a Gen 4 also. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll have an updated video once I get my black frame.